hour south of Nashville, Tennessee, at the concert hall here at our farm, the sun is going down and guitars are being tuned up. Join us for a half an hour of some of country music's greatest songwriters, stories, and songs, here on Muletown In The Round.
So, y'all, how many people like Liam Womack?
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
I love her. So, I'm going to sing you a song you've never heard by her. This is a song that she recorded, and God, did she did it so good. But I'm going to do it for you. I wrote it with my friend Sean Lane in San Diego, California, after we had been up till 2 o'clock drinking. Oh, gosh, my family's going to see this. I already said drinking. Well, tequila. Well, yeah. Hey, but anyway.
Well, he's in San Diego. Well, that's awful close to Mexico, you know.
Well, so I got up that morning, and I opened up the curtains, squinted a little bit, and I could just look down and just see who all was going to meet everyone there at certain times and stuff. And I don't know, I had this weird idea in my mind about singing a song from a devil's point of view. Because I'm a Christian, and I thought, well, I know he's going to hate me for doing this, but so what? He hates me anyway. Anyway, I'm going to try this one for you. It's called Here I Am. I'm in this place, I'm all around, I've been here forever, you should know me by now. Take me for granted, well, I got some news to tell you. Well, I was in the garden when I saw her face, opened her eyes in so many ways. She was so hungry, I gave her a taste, and she knew. Well, I brought down empires with weapons of hate. Some found a way out, some found out too late. If you need a little, well, I got a lot. And whether you want to face me or not, here I am. I never lie, do you understand? I'm in the church house as much as I can, and I'm on the street with drugs in my hand to sell you. Well, I was in the crowd, said crucify him, and I fooled you all, and you all joined in. So what makes you think you're stronger than them to ignore me? 'Cause I brought down empires with weapons of hate. Some found a way out, some found out too late. If you need a little, well, I got a lot. And whether you want to face me or not, here I am. I'm in this place, I'm all around,
say it's stronger than a garlic milkshake.
You know, I never had a garlic milkshake, but one time when I was real young and I was...
Give you a couple of cues. Come join us here in Tennessee for a live TV taping of Muletown In The Round to be part of the studio audience and get up close and personal with the songwriters. New shows are taping the third Thursday of every month in 2024. Find out more at homesteadhall.com. The shows fill up fast, so get your tickets today.
Hi everyone, this is David with Azure. Here at Azure, we believe in healthy and abundant living. We are dedicated to supplying healthy and organic food for an abundant lifestyle for you and your family at a price that your family can afford. I would love to personally invite you to become a part of the Azure family, where you can create community around healthy food and healthy living.
So we go in, we go to write songs like y'all go to work every day. You know, we show up. Sometimes we don't even know who we're writing with. We got a name in our book, right, or on our phone, and it'll say, you know, Johnny Dallas or something. You know, and you're like, who's Johnny Dallas? You know, I never heard of this guy. You know, and you Google him. You know, and you're like, I don't know. You know, but you know you got to go. So you already scheduled it, or somebody did, and. So these two buddies of ours, Don Porters and Tony Wood, they just kept telling me about this guy that was on The Voice. And they said, you got to go see this. You got to write with this guy. He sings good. He's just a great guy. You'll love him. Well, you and him will get along great. So we all set it up, and we got together. And he had this title, and he said, man, I want to write this title. And I said, well, that sounds like a title about back when men and women met each other in bars, you know. And I said, do they even do that anymore? And he said, yeah, oh, yeah, man, yeah, sometimes. I said, well, tell me what you know about it. And he said, well, I know what a butterface is. And I said, I don't even know what a butterface is. What is a butterface? And he goes, that means everything looks good but her face, you know. I said, man, that's horrible. That's awful. I said, but that's going in this song pretty quick. So anyway, we wrote this song, and he didn't end up cutting it. But a buddy of mine from Wyoming, ChanceyWilliams, just recorded this song, and Chancey's a great artist. Look him up, and you'll really like him. But he just recorded this. Y'all gals might not like this song at first, you know, but just bear with me, all right? We were out one night in the neon light, just me and my best friend Clay. Two girls at the bar turned around and started smiling and looking our way. And Clay said, mine is about as fine as a frog hair split three ways. But yours, my friend, I must admit, is a bit of a butterface. So won't you take one, take one for the team. She ain't a just right, but in this life, she ain't the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, I hate to say when it's getting late and the pickings get a little lean. Somebody's gotta take one for the team. I said, now hang on, boy, why is it your choice as to who winds up with who? Last time you picked, I got that chick about as ugly as a bowling shoe. I'm still a little scared, still have nightmares from the last time I got burned. Kinda traumatized, but it just seems like it ought to be your turn. So won't you take one for the team. She ain't a just right, but in this light, she ain't the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, I hate to say when it's getting late and the pickings get a little lean. Somebody's gotta take one for the team. And now it's closing time and the girls are fighting, and both of them are pointing my way. I was feeling cocky, but it really rocked me when I heard the pretty one say, won't you take one, won't you take one for the team. He ain't a just right, but in this light, he ain't the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, I hate to say when it's getting late and the pickings get a little lean. Somebody's gotta take one for the team. So won't you take one for the team.
It's pretty good.
You have no choice but to turn it at the end. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna get recorded if you don't turn it at the end.
There are moments in our busy lives today when we need to turn the clock back and slow down and savor just being together, taking part in and enjoying the simple things the way they used to be done, when faster and easier and cheaper didn't mean better. When we can do more than just make homemade bread together, we can make heirloom memories. Grainmaker, old is brand new again. What if you could learn how to grow your own food, raise chickens and milk cows, how to harvest, cook, can, and preserve, how to have babies at home and homeschool them as they grow, how to keep bees and start a flower garden, how to spin and weave wool, and even build, mostly a more sustainable life. Here at our farm an hour south of Nashville, we're bringing together some of the most influential speakers, teachers, musicians, and icons for a 2-day event where you can learn not only how to grow your own food, but how to grow a life filled with meaning and purpose.
No, it's really good to be with y'all, and I just, I'm just grateful to get to write songs still. There were a few times I felt like I was about to run out of money, and then I got another hit. It's getting close to quitting, and then it happened again. So I'm very grateful to do it, and we have some really great friends. These are a couple, and we have a lot of the same friends, and one afternoon, I was living over in Brentwood, somewhere between Brentwood and Antioch, right in the middle. We call that Brentwood, which when you and Marcia were dating, y'all lived in Brentwood, kind of.
We lived in Nolansville.
Well, you were further south than me. I couldn't afford that Wynn Varble. But my buddy lived up the road from us at Christ Church, across from there. And man, Tommy Carlos is his name, and our good buddy Troy Gentry's gone now, and I just figured this would be a good one to do tonight. And this was number one for a couple weeks, and Tommy had this chorus and just a lot of the root of this melody, and you just don't never know where songs are going to come from, and if it's an idea or a melody or something. But I'm going to do it because I ain't good at talking, and I'm just going to play.
Never stop me.
But
this was a big old hit for Montgomery Gentry.
it sure was. It sure was. Paid for a lot of tuition for my babies. So here we go. See if I can do it. Wake up in the morning, get to living my life. They making sure I'm all that I can be. Went to church on Sunday, there was a moment that came. I swear it was like the Lord spoke right to me. That's why I'm slowing it down and looking around. I'm loving this town and I'm doing alright. Ain't worried about nothing except for the man I need to be. Thinking maybe it's time to be living the rhyme when I'm singing a song about nothing but right. It sure be nice if you rode with me. Saw a kid last winter, only 20 years old, being laid to rest while his mom stood by his side. It sure was hard to watch those tears roll down her face. Makes me think how we all just have our time. Why I'm slowing it down and looking around and loving this town and I'm doing alright. Ain't worried about nothing except for the man I need to be. Thinking maybe it's time to be living the rhyme when I'm singing a song about nothing but right. Sure be nice if you could rather not know instead. That's why I'm slowing it down, looking around, and I'm loving this town and I'm doing alright. Ain't worried about nothing except for the man I need to be. Thinking maybe it's time to be living the rhyme when I'm singing a song about nothing but right. It sure be nice if you rode with me. Wish you'd rode with me.
I'm a Gentry fan.
Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all.
Ooh, yeah.
Thank y'all, Montgomery Gentry, Tommy, Carla.
It's hard to put a price tag on the food we feed our families, unknowing where it comes from and how it was grown or raised. Fortunately, there's a place that believes that everyone should have access to high-quality, organic, non-GMO foods to live long, strong, and meaningful lives. And they go out of their way to deliver it to you. As your standard, good food from good people that's good for you.
This song right here came about with a writing session. Barry Bales called me up. He's Alison Krauss and Union Station's upright bass player. Great guy. And he was writing with Chris Stapleton, and he invited me to come over and write with him, and I did. And like I usually do, I know she hates when I tell this story, but I'm telling it anyway, that I made Garnet mad, and it was my fault. It always is. And anyway, we wrote a song, and I was getting ready. I packed my guitar up, I put it in the case, and I was ready to go. And they go, "Hey, hang on, man, let's just hang out and write another song." And I go, "No, I need to go home." I said, "Because Garnet's mad, and I ain't got nobody to blame but me." So Chris Stapleton said, man, that'd make a great country song. And this is before he was still Chris Stapleton, but he wasn't the Chris Stapleton we know today. But anyway, he talked me into staying, and I'm glad I did, because this was the ACM Song of the Year back then, and I hope you enjoy it. Took down a photograph of our wedding day, ripped it down the middle and threw my half away. And I got nobody to blame but me. I got nobody to blame but me. Well, she broke all my fishing rods, put my guns in hock, threw my clothes out in the yard, chased out all the locks, and I got nobody to blame but me. I got nobody to blame but me. I know right where I went wrong. I know just what got her gone. Turned my life into this country song, and I got nobody to blame but me. I got nobody to blame but me. She fired up my old hot rod, ran it in the pond, put sugar in my John Deere. I can't even mow my lawn, and I got nobody to blame but me. I got nobody to blame but me. Well, she built her a bonfire with my old six string, took all my good whiskey and poured it down the drain, and I got nobody to blame but me. I got nobody to blame but me. I know right where I went wrong. I know just what got her gone. Turned my life into this country song, and I got nobody to blame but me. I got nobody to blame but me. I got nobody to blame but me.
Yeah, Ronnie Bowman. Clint Daniels, y'all. Hope y'all had a great time tonight. Thank y'all so much.